Hi, I'm Judy Lynn, and this is your Monday Morning Shift. I'm so glad you're here this week because I have a really cool question for you. Have you ever tried to make someone happy? Ever tried to fix someone or feel like you have to? Sometimes we can get into that never-ending cycle, especially those of us that have been called people pleasers. We can get into that cycle of attracting those people that, in our humble opinion, need fix. Of our own desire to help, we become the self-appointed savior of the sad and the downtrodden and the lost and lonely, or whatever we feel is going on for them. Of course, all that does for us when we try is create worry and sadness when it doesn't work. It creates frustration with them and, of course, unhappiness within ourselves. After all, if we can't make them happy, how will we ever be happy, right? Some of us tend to bend over backwards and sacrifice our own well-being and happiness, maybe out of what we perceive to be obligation, to ensure another's happiness. But here's the thing. It's not our job to make them happy. It's our job to be happy. Not in an egotistical way, but in a self-loving way. Find our own happy and allow that to flow through us. It is each individual person's job to find their own happiness. No one else can make them happy. No one else can make you happy. It comes from within. When you allow others to follow their own journey and discover they're happy within, and you do the same, you're living and let live. Your happiness and joy will flow from you and affect everyone around you in such a powerful way, it'll blow your mind. The energy of love and joy is healing. When we release the need to worry and try to fix others, try to make them happy, and we begin to focus our efforts on raising our own happiness level, that joy will simply flow through you. It'll go forth and all who are around you are completely bathed in it. Some of us tend to believe that we aren't taking care of the other if we aren't trying to do what we think needs to be done on our part to make the other person happy. The truth is, we serve them best by simply being happy within ourselves. The energy of that joy is contagious, to say the least. Have you ever known someone who walks into a room and the whole room lights up? They aren't doing anything in particular to bring that element of joy to others. They are simply being happy. It's the energy of that happiness that lifts the entire room. I learned a lot from my youngest son. He is always happy. That's not to say he hasn't suffered from time to time or doesn't get a little bit low in the vibrational stance from time to time, but even during those times, he would declare, "Mom, this is the best day of my life." The most seemingly insignificant thing could take place, and he saw it as the best and was filled with appreciation and joy. He wasn't trying to fix anyone or make them happy. He was just being happy. And in that, his energy naturally shifted and lifted others. That's being in the flow. We serve others best by being happy. We can't give what we don't have, right? So let's do some tapping to release the need to fix or make another person happy, because it really can feel like a need, right? It really feels like an urgent need to some of us. Let's shift to focusing on what makes you happy. There's a real peace in that. Are you ready? We're going to start with the side of the hand, and I just want you to repeat after me, and I will lead you through the points. But stick with the side of the hand for now. Even though I have this need to fix others and try to make them happy, I accept who I am and how I feel. Even though I have this pattern of trying to save everyone from their misery, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I tend to feel like I'm not doing enough if I can't fix this or I can't make this person happy, I honor who I am and accept how I feel. Now we're going to tap through the points. We're going to go to the eyebrow, and you can tap on both or either side of the face and body as we move through the points. So go to the eyebrow. This need in me to make others happy. Move to the side of the eye. I always take on the responsibility of everyone else's happiness. Under the eye. It drives me crazy because it seldom works. And it's exhausting. Under the nose. This desire to make others happy. Chin point. Sometimes even to my own detriment. Sometimes I bend over backwards. Collarbone. I wonder if it's possible to change the way I look at this. Under the arm. I'm open to the possibility that it isn't my job to make them happy. Wrists together. I'm open to the releasing of all the responsibility I feel. Top of the head. I commit to myself to focus my energy on my own happiness. Back to the eyebrow. One more round. And allow my joy and happiness to flow through me. Side of the eye. Allowing others to experience that energy through me, from me. Under the eye. I serve myself and others best by being happy within myself. By being happy first. Under the nose. It's to everyone's highest good. Mine and theirs. Chin point. I'm willing to leave their happiness up to them. It's their job. Collarbone. It's their journey. I'm responsible for only myself. Under the arm. As I raise my happiness level, I raise the energy around me, which affects all that is. Choosing this, peace and happiness within myself so I can give and share with others. All right. Thank you for joining me this week on the Monday Morning Shift. If you aren't getting your Monday Morning Shift videos and tips for living a life of purpose and wealth by design, you can sign up at harmonicalivingnow.com. You'll also receive a free tapping ebook just for joining me as my gift to you. I'm honored to be with each and every one of you, and I look forward to hearing what your thoughts are on happiness. Are you focused more on making others happy and trying to save them and forgetting about that special person, you? Leave a comment below because we can learn so much from each other. You know, life really is what you make it. So go out there and make it your own.